I've been in the union about 26, 7 years. I go to work every day thinking that I'm just one of the guys.
A lot of people think you have to have a college degree to do anything, but I love it. I get to do what I love to do. I've wanted to do it my entire life.
You know what? I make a very good wage, a very good wage. I've built a home, I've bought land. It has been a good life. It's been a very good life.
My name's Frankel. I've been in the union 40 years, okay? And the operating engineers, which is what my life was about. My oldest daughter, Annette, always was a hard worker.
Come on!
From the time she was a little kid, and she wanted to follow Daddy's footsteps, so we saw that she got in the apprentice school and went from there.
Way, you're looking good.
You know, she's a farmer too, and she's been a hard worker, always has been, and real proud of her.
My name is Annette IUOE, and I've been in the union about 26, 7 years. It's the operating engineers, and a lot of people don't know exactly what that is, but I run heavy equipment. And normally I'm on utility crews, which means I install pipe for water, sewer, storm. It goes into much more than just moving dirt. I'm at the Columbus Airport. We have widened the runways over the course of several years. My job today was to load the trucks, some dump trucks, with the excess debris, and they haul it away for us. Working for the City of Columbus, the State of Ohio, we are qualified to do the work and that we do a better job because of our training. And my training was free. I wouldn't have got that training anywhere other than through the union. So it trickles down from the apprenticeship program, from the union dues that I pay. Normally, I am on a rubber tired loader, and that's my favorite piece of equipment. And I can run other pieces of equipment. That's one of the benefits of being in the union is they constantly train you. So I can run a bulldozer, track hoe, rubber tired hoe, a bobcat, and I feel really privileged that my unions offered that opportunity to me. I've had 2 children, so I did work through my pregnancies, which I guess it takes a special kind of dedicated person to be able to do that because it isn't really an easy job to do while you're pregnant. But I did. I'm dedicated to my work. I'm very passionate about it. It fits me well because I'm an outside girl. My grandfather lived on this farm and raised my daddy and his 5 brothers and sisters. Every aspect of my life's been generations, the work and the farm. Nobody can imagine the work that goes into it. Makes you really appreciate your work, your dedication, and the work ethic.
Yeah, she's dedicated. She raised the 2 boys and done a fine job with them. And my son, Frank, is the second. I made sure they got in the apprenticeship program. My grandson, yeah, he's real dedicated. A real hard worker. The company they work for right now said I had the best family in the union. So I'm really proud of them.
Nobody's as smooth as Daddy, though. Not even you. I don't care what you say. Nobody's as smooth as Daddy.
My daughter's getting married Saturday. She married a good guy, so.
He's opened his arms to my kids and this family and called it his own. So it's been a big blessing.
Well, the best thing is having a good family. My wife, Barbara's always supported me, been there for me, and the family. That's just the way we've always worked together, and that's what makes a good family.
I go to work every day thinking that I'm just one of the guys. I put myself in a non-traditional job in a non-traditional world, and I just want to fit in and do the best I can without anybody looking at me like I'm a girl. It's not easy. You're going to get cold, you're going to get wet, you're going to get dirty, but you're going to have a lot of fun knowing that you made a company money by being there, being dedicated, and you can go home with that paycheck knowing that you earned it.
My name is Patrick Sink. I'm with the Operating Engineers Local 18 out of Ohio, and I'm the business manager of this organization. In private business terms, it's the same as a CEO.
Oh, bud. Good, Pat. How you doing?
You're quiet now. What's
Yeah,
going on?
that's paperwork.
I like to say that we are actively engaged and we're growing. Our membership right now is close to 15,000. As of right now in the state of Ohio, from the ODOT projects, we do about 99.4% of that work. That's how I measure the strength. We're almost 100% funded for all our obligations. We're paying out $135 million a year right now just in pension benefits. Our health and welfare plan covers the 15,000 members plus their dependents. So you have a body of maybe 50 to 60,000 lives that our health and welfare plan takes care of. We have a training program that spends $7 to $12 million a year in training. We have a scholarship program alone, and that's going to generate close to $1 million in scholarships for our members and for their dependents coming into the next year. We like to tell young people when they're coming in, say, look, we're going to give you the training. At the same time, we're going to take the funds that's generated by your work and provide you good pension, so when you retire, provide you health care for your family, and when you get married and you start having children, we're going to take care of your children from the time they're born until they go to college, they'll get a scholarship, then we're going to take care of you till you're in your grave. That's what a union will do.
I'm Derek Hub. I'm a fourth-year apprentice with the Operator Union, International Union Operating Engineers. The first time I applied was when I was 18, so that was 8 years ago. I tried 5 times. They weren't accepting very many people, so it was a high amount of people applying and a few amount of people accepted. I did go to college for a year, a little over a year. I ended up dropping out and coming here. A lot of people think you have to have a college degree to do anything, but if you're skilled at something or can get into a trade school, you make just as much money often without the student loans. The amount of money you give in union dues is nothing compared to the additional money you make, the job security you have, the better retirement, the better health insurance. My grandpa and uncle both are operators. I love it. I get to do what I love to do. I've wanted to do it my entire life.
My name is Randy Wares, and I'm in the International Union of Operating Engineers Local 18, and I run a finished dozer for the George Eigel Company. I go to jobs when they're almost complete and finish them up. We make sure that we're doing it quick, and we're doing it right. We definitely pull our weight out here. So I pay union dues, what have you. You know what, I make a very good wage. And to me, to pay my union dues, I don't think that's anything at all compared to the wages I make. They're in the business of getting us work and getting us good quality work. The company that I work for, in my opinion, is absolutely the best company to work for. For my union dues to do that is the greatest thing ever. I've been here 25 plus years working for this company, and I've built a home, I've bought land, everything, you know, I mean, built a nice home. We're in the foothills of the Hocking Hills. We're basically the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. My wife's Jeannie, and we have a daughter, Ariel. She had our first grandson. His name's Connor. He's now 9 months old. Let's go feed the deer. I take Connor down and I keep corn in barrels and we dump corn out so the deer come down and eat it. And usually I can get pretty close to them. You gotta yell at them. Say, come on, deer. I have one deer that I raised from a baby, and when he's not in the woods, he's down here and I feed him a bottle, and Connor gets to watch all that also. Where's all the deer at? I'll turn him into a woodsman. He'll be well educated on the woods. He'll know all his trees. What is that? We spend a lot of time by this fire pit. On the weekends, there's always a fire going. What my wife Jeannie's doing right now, she's an expert at cast iron cooking. Now she's making jambalaya. She's probably the best jambalaya cast iron maker in the county, for sure. We're in the boondocks, basically, you know. It's just solitude. It's quiet, so yeah, we really love it here. I talk to people that you say, when you gonna retire? And they'll be like, well, I can't. I'm gonna work till I'm dead. You know, well, I'm not, because I have a pension, thanks to the union, and I have a very good pension. I am 50 years old, and I'll be able to go early retirement at 57. Whether I do or not remains to be seen. Everybody wants to be able to not have to do nothing other than get up and do what you want to do when you want to do it, and still have money to pay all your bills, not worry about anything, which is, you know, the pension plan does that for me. It has been a good life. It's been a very good life.
Our biggest strength comes from our membership that makes a profit for their employers every day they go to work. That way we can negotiate good benefits. We can negotiate enough of a raise to add to the pension plans, enough of a raise to add to the health and welfare plan. And we're always working. We don't have the best mousetrap yet, but we think we're getting there.
By the authority vested in me by the great state of OH, I now pronounce you man and wife. You might get surprised.
Yeah, you're always doing something. Yep. Yeah, Mr. Tobin